The mechanism of anxiety? Punishment before the crime. As some researchers in cognitive behavioral therapy describe it, perhaps the strongest evidence for this idea comes from experiments at Harvard Medical School. They studied the impact of constant rumination over negative events. It was found that the brain replays painful memories as if they were happening all over again. And this amplifies their effects on the body: a racing heartbeat, irregular breathing, muscle tension, and even a weakened immune system. In other words, the fear of a thought can be more destructive than the actual danger itself. The most important testimony, however, comes from Viktor Frankl, a neurologist and a survivor of Nazi concentration camps. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, he wrote, "Man is crushed not by what happens to him, but by the way he interprets what happens." At first glance, this may sound like a cryptic phrase, but in truth, it is the testament of a man who endured the deepest horrors of both world wars, and yet he proved that shifting one's perspective grants a space of inner freedom, even within the darkest prison. Logically speaking, if external danger alone were enough to break a person, then everyone facing the same circumstances would collapse in the same way. But reality shows clear differences. One falls apart, another resists, and a third transforms hardship into strength. Thus, the decisive factor is not the circumstance itself, but the inner interpretation of the circumstance.